Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Froze. And the bad news is that we're not getting GTA 5 until 2025, according to some leakers, which could always change, but we're going to go off this because this guy's pretty well trusted, so we'll trust him for now. But today I'm going to give you some reasons as to why it could not be released until this year, and also what we could get in the meantime. Let's get into the video. What's really big right now, like really big for no reason at all? MMOs. From World of Warcraft to Final Fantasy XIV to Elder Scrolls Online to Roblox, we've got MMOs out the wazoo to choose from, but why not add one more to the mix? You know what, there's really not a lot of hyper-realistic, maybe militaristic, or just gang street violence kind of MMOs. I haven't seen one of those. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, I just have not seen it unless it's in a Roblox game, of course. I love Roblox, woo. But we could get a GTA MMO. How crazy would that be? That'd be absolutely insane. I mean, you've got your mounts in the form of cars, you've got your weapon upgrades in the form of better weapons, and even the weapon store upgrades, and you've got your armor in the terms of body armor, clothing, everything. You've got your guilds in the form of gangs. There's tons of opportunity here, and Rockstar, if you're listening to this video, which you probably will never, please hire me. I'm a genius when it comes to MMOs. I played them since I was a nerd. I still am a nerd. So about a week ago I started. Just kidding. I've been playing for like 10 years. Anyways, we could definitely make this work. I'm just saying, you know, slide me a million, I'll make your game the best, you know? Now, another thing we're starting to see isn't really MMO stylistic, but it is separately released online. And now I wish Mass Effect 3 would do this, which it never will because EA sucks, but Red Dead Redemption 2 has done it, and Red Dead Redemption 2's multiplayer isn't the most popping, to be quite frank with you, but it's still pretty decent, and Rockstar was still smart enough to re-release it for $5 separately. A lot of people didn't want to pay $40 or $50 or $60 just to play the online part of the game, so Rockstar re-released it for $5, which is actually pretty genius, because even if you're not paying $40 or $50 or $60 and getting that profit in, you're still getting $5 towards, you know, the profit back, even though people are probably going to start cheating in the online mode a lot more now. That's completely okay in Rockstar's terms. They've never really cared about cheaters in their games anyways. Yay. Now, I think they're also just now working on the consoles versions because, well, they just came out and there's a lot of upgrades between the last gen and this gen. Assuming they're not waiting for the next gen, which would be literally awful, I assume we'll get GTA 6 in the middle lifespan of the consoles. And you have to remember something else as well. These console creators just absolutely love to drop an enhanced version of the consoles about halfway through their lifespan. The Nintendo Switch is currently in the works of doing one of those right now. The Xbox One went from the Xbox One to the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X. It just gets worse and worse. There's a PS4 Pro. Soon we'll see the PS5 Pro, the Xbox One XX, which is almost a porno. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse in terms of consoles. Or maybe not, because the Xbox One and PS4 came out when, you know, 720p was a standard. So, I mean, they could always make upgrades that were actually relevant, which they did with the Pro and the One S and X, which was 4K. So that's, of course, okay in that book, but they can still make the excuse of, oh, we're going to 8K with the next console. So there's really a lot of room to move around. There's always going to find more Ks. There's always going to be more reason to re-release a console for another $500 that some 40-year-old man walked into Walmart at 7 a.m. to buy all of them because he has no job, his family hates him, and his wife doesn't love him. Oh no, here we go. I'm about to start ranting. Golfers are the literal scum of the earth, so be prepared to try and fight for those consoles again. But hey, on the bright side, you'll be able to get the other consoles for retail price, even though they're supposed to be price dropped. Yay, scalpers. That's gonna do it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And let us know why you think GTA 6 isn't coming out for 4 years. Thanks for watching again. Catch you next time. Goodbye.